But in that moment, I don't know what happened inside my head. I snapped, my dude. It was horrible. What up, peoples? Alfre YAYEGO. Now I want you guys to pay really close attention because I'm about to say something of much importance. Unfairness. No, not a fairness. Why you always thinking about food? But do you got some? Nah, my dude, I'm talking about unfairness. The lack of equality. You know what I'm talking about, like working your freaking ass off at your job for that big promotion, breaking your back day in and day out, and then they just go and give it to this dude that always leaves early, comes late, doesn't do anything, and if by some miracle someday he does do something, he does it wrong. He gets the promotion just because he's kissing everybody that's on top of him's booty. I mean, he's Frenching the F out of them cheeks, my dude. They're practically dating. He gives better rim jobs than a mechanic. Even triple X stars are jealous of this dude's abilities. You get what I'm saying? Unfairness is when a big booty baddie walks by looking, simply put, bootylicious, Beyonce voice, and exactly at the moment that you're finally gonna get some vitamin booty, her boyfriend that is standing next to her has the audacity to keep looking at me. I mean you, while you're trying to enjoy that bootyful baddie. Come on, dude. I mean, you get to take that baddie's booty home. Can't you let a dude just do some window shopping in peace? I mean, the nerve. But besides all of that, you know what's really unfair? That there are still people out there that are not subscribed to this channel and that are not watching all the videos. But don't get me wrong, my dude. It's not unfair to me. No. It's unfair to them. Because they're the ones that are not getting to enjoy these videos and are missing out on all this fireness. So subscribe if you're not subscribed, and if you know someone that is not getting the chance to enjoy these videos like you are, don't be stingy, my dude. Share them with them. Come on, let's be fair. So let's all come together on this channel to make it grow. The community. What were y'all thinking about? Get your minds out the gutter, you naughty people, you. Y'all went deep on that one. Sometimes you may think that something is unfair just because you're a little bit jealous of someone else. You'll be like, why don't I have the money or the car or the house that dude has? It's unfair. Or, why doesn't my girlfriend want to talk to me after we make love like his girlfriend does? Well, first of all, I don't know how you know that, my dude. But I think the reason is because his girlfriend is a real human girl and your girlfriend is just a hand. Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna make this talk. We developed these types of feelings since we were little kids. Not the hand thing, at least I hope not. As kids, the biggest, most unfairest moment that you can experience is when you have to share your freaking toys with another freaking kid when you don't freaking want to. The pain. When I was young, I really didn't have this problem a lot. Cause at home it was just me, my mom, and my dad. The three musketeers. All for one and one for all. Musketeers, not mouseketeers. Those Disney kids are cuckoo, my dude. So I never had the problem of sharing anything with anybody because there wasn't anybody to share it with. That was until my mom and dad decided, without running it by me first, to add a fourth musketeer to the mix in the form of a little sister. And yes, there are 4 musketeers, not 3. Google it. But to tell you the truth, I was real freaking happy that I was getting a little sister, my dude. Cause that meant I was gonna be a big brother. That to me was so freaking cool. Or so I thought. Cause here's when my childish mind went to work. And of course I had a childish mind. I was a child. Okay, I still have a childish mind. Cause in my mind, here is when the unfairness started, my dude. Cause little by little, I saw that I had to start sharing something that I've never shared with anybody ever before, and that I thought I would never have to share it with anybody else. Something that I love so much, my dude. My freaking toys. Yeah, and my mom and my dad too. But the reason that I found it so unfair was because she started to get more attention than me. And why? Because I wasn't a baby anymore and she still was literally a baby? Come on, grow up. And I mean, okay, they're her mom and dad too, but they were mine first. But after some time, I got used to this, cause it was still cool to have a little sister and being the big brother. And as she got older, things started to get better and better. Psych! Things started to go south faster than a big booty baddie trying to get a new iPhone out of her sugar daddy. When my little sister started walking and talking, she walked around the house like she owned the place, my dude. And everything that she wanted, she got it. And what did she always want? Whatever the F it was that I had. She was like, I'm the captain now. And snatch whatever I got out of my hands. It was horrible. Ooh. Cause like I said before, toys are real important to a little kid. I guess to some adults too. Like I remember I had this doll. And yes, I call it a doll. And I'll tell you why in a second. This was a doll of the character Blanca from Street Fighter. See, like I said in another video, I really didn't like to ask my parents to give me stuff. But this was different, my dude. I remember every time we went to the store where they had this doll, I would immediately run to the toy department and just stand there and stare at the doll. Yeah, like that. And then I would just run back to my parents and make them cuckoo just asking them to buy it for me. But to be honest, it was a little bit on the pricey side, so they always said no. But one day, me and my mom went to the store and I think she had had enough of me just making her crazy for this doll, so she just went ahead and bought it for me. I was so freaking happy, my dude. So of course, as soon as we got home, I immediately took the doll out of the box and started playing with it like crazy. I mean, for like a second, that is, cause then I just got bored of it and just threw it somewhere in my room. Hey, I was a little kid, don't judge me. And mind you that I asked my parents a million times for this doll, and when I finally got it, I tossed it faster than a salad. Cause I hated vegetables as a kid and I tossed them out. I like meat, as in barbecue and ribs. What were y'all thinking about? Get your minds out the gutter, you naughty people, you. My mom seeing this decided that she didn't pay all that freaking money on that pricey stupid doll for it to be lost somewhere in my room. No, my dude. My mom was like, somebody's gonna play with this doll. So again, without running it by me first, she gave the doll to my little sister. And here is when this actually called action figure turned into a doll. Cause that's how my sister called it. But can a doll electrocute you with like 1,000,000 volts of electricity? Maybe Chucky can. But Ken cannot do that. But Blanca can. That ain't no doll. That's an action figure. In actuality, the doll could not do that. It was just in a Street Fighter video game. The doll did actually nothing. It just stood there. But of course, as soon as my little sister got to play with my doll, action figure, I wanted to play with it too. I mean, kids are cuckoo, my dude. What can I say? But it was my doll. I mean, action figure. Yeah. But my sister wasn't gonna give up her new doll for anything in the world, my dude. And that's how my action figure turned into a doll forever. And I never played with it again. I didn't play a lot with it to begin with, but yeah. Realizing her abilities, my little sister started to get power hungry. And this sort of thing started to happen more and more. But one day, I couldn't take it anymore, my dude. I was done. Let me explain. I don't know what it was, my dude, but on this day, my little sister turned her power level of annoyance up to the max. Everything that she saw me play with on this day, she wanted to play with it too. And of course, me being the loving older brother that I am, I told her no. And of course, my little sister being so understanding and reasonable, she started to cry and scream like a freaking cuckoo person. How immature. So of course, my mom, hearing her little baby girl screaming and crying, came running to check on her little princess. And me, as a newly dethroned artist formerly known as Prince, had to give up my toy or whatever it freaking was that I was playing with, just so that my little sister would be happy and stop crying and screaming. On this day, this kept happening, as Drake would put it, back to back. I mean, I grabbed something to play with, she saw me, she wanted it, I told her no, she screamed and cried, my mom came to the rescue, and I had to give up the toy anyway. After the last time that this happened, my dude, I was done. I dropped everything that I was playing with and I just gave up, my dude. Sad. I walked away and I just went to sit in this old chair that we had, while my little sister, giving 0 Fs, just kept on playing like nothing was happening. So it's done, right? She got her way. I didn't play. It's done. Right? Wrong. See, this chair where I went to sit on was a very old chair, but it was really comfortable and it could spin around. As I'm sitting in this chair thinking only happy and wonderful thoughts, I started to push myself with one foot and the chair started to spin around. And with each spin, I started to relax a little more, I started to calm down, and I started to have fun with something once again. And of course, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I saw my little sister standing in front of me, staring with an evil looking grin on her face. Well, at least to me it looked evil. I guess she turned her fun radar on, saw that I started to have fun with something again, and said, "Nah, my dude, not in my house." So she stood there staring at me, and then she said, "My turn, bitch." Or at least that's what I heard. And I saw her standing there. And I heard what she said, but I was like, "Nah, my dude, this is mine. You ain't gonna take this from me." She, seeing this, gave me a look that said, "Oh, it's like that? Okay." And again, she just sounded the alarm and began crying and screaming. And again, here comes my mom running to save her little princess from the ogre older brother. And my mom told me, "Alfred, let your little sister sit in the chair." And at first I didn't want to listen, but this is mom's, my dude. Of course I stood up and I just let my little sister have the chair. My little sister had dethroned me again. Here's when things went even more south. And not in a good way. When she sat in the chair, she started to look around all confused because the chair wasn't spinning around like it was when I was sitting in it. She didn't know how I made the chair spin. So of course, me being the loving older brother that I am, decided to help her. Psych! My dude, I just stood there and basked in that moment. And I just thought, your evil powers are not gonna work this time. She, seeing this, gave me another look as to say, "Oh, you see me here sitting, not spinning around, and you ain't gonna do nothing, bitch? Okay, I see how it is." This is what I saw in her eyes. So again, the alarm went off. And she started screaming and crying. So of course, mom to the rescue. My mom came there and told me, "Alfred, help your sister and spin her on the chair." I was like, "Are you serious?" In my head. Cause like I said, this is mom's, my dude. So of course I just said, "Yes, mom." So I started to spin my sister on the chair. But in that moment, I don't know what happened inside my head. I snapped, my dude. Here we go. First spin, first gear. My sister goes, "Wee! Faster, faster." Okay. Second spin, second gear. My sister goes, "Wee! Faster, faster." Okay. Third spin, third gear. My sister goes, "Wee?" But in my head, I heard again, "Faster and faster." So I said, "Okay." Fourth gear, fifth gear, turbo. My little sister's wee turned into wah. Like I said, my dude, I snapped. I was spinning the chair like crazy, my dude. My little sister was screaming and crying, and of course my mom, when she heard it, she came running. My mom started screaming at me, "Stop, stop, stop." And I know it's mom's, my dude, but like I said, at this moment I snapped. In my head I was like, "Oh, you wanted to spin, right? Well, the chair on the floor goes round and round, round and round, round and round." I went fully cuckoo, my dude. Not one of my finest or best moments. Yeah. At this moment, my mom started to panic as she saw that I wasn't stopping and she didn't know what to do to make me stop. So she quickly ran into the kitchen and she grabbed this little cooking pot and she banged me over the head with a freaking little cooking pot. Oh, that got me to stop. But I guess I needed that. Because after that, it was like an alarm clock went off in my head and I woke up and I snapped back to reality. Or maybe it was the pain because that freaking thing hurt, my dude. I mean, my head dented a little freaking cooking pot. I guess I'm real headstrong. My cousins tease me to this day about that little cooking pot incident. If something happens or I do something, they tell me, "Hey, be careful or I'm gonna call your mom to come with a little cooking pot." The struggles of a big brother. But I love my little sister, my mom, and my dad with all my heart. The four musketeers. All for one and one for all. But it still wasn't fair that she took the chair and my doll. I mean action figure. But you guys don't gotta worry about that. On this channel, we're always fair. So come back to the channel, watch all the videos, comment on them. Don't forget to like, share them with everybody. Remember to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.